don't want to get copyrighted for singing the low song. Here we go. Hello, Orbit fans. Are you ready for the divisional round of the playoffs? Because that's where we're at. After our 30-7 victory over those Houston Texans, who swept us in the regular season, we now move on to the #1 team in the league, the Cleveland Browns. Yes, the Cleveland Browns. But before we get into the game, let's see who these fools have on their lineup since we last played them in the preseason. Actually, we made a... Old Ditka made a move of his own. We brought up a center from the practice squad, and we released third string free safety, Pete McHess. There they are. Alright, there we go. Mayfield's still really good. I think we saw Trubisky a lot in the last game. I think Mayfield actually missed a good bit of games this season. Looking at that morale, I think maybe Mayfield probably came back recently. Their halfback? Eesh. What the heck? Running games can kill us, and that's ridiculous. Jeez, their backup's better than a lot of team starters. And they got a beast fullback blocking for them. The receivers, crap. And then when I say crap, I mean that's crap for us. That's a good receiving core. Well, the first four, then they got like tight ends in there, and actually their fourth one's kind of bad. He's not great. So, yeah. Tight ends. Jeez, Pete's, what the heck is this? This is not the team I remember. They must have made some moves in the offseason, or in the regular season, or right before the season started. I don't know, but this is explaining why they're #1 in the freaking league. Oh my god! Oh, holy Lord. Help us, because we're going to need it. That's like their weakest point. An 83 defensive tackle. It's ridiculous. Oh, good. Their linebackers aren't great. I spoke too soon. Well, they're good. Decent and good linebackers. One good safety. I mean, cornerback. Oh, Greedy Williams. What a great name for a cornerback. Earl Thomas is their free safety. And Ronnie Harrison Jr. is their strong safety. How did they get this squad? Whoa. They have 2 kickers. And neither of them are that good. So they're probably ready to fake those kicks. Good punter, though. Who's their punt returner? Some other beast? Jeez. Lord. Their punter kicks off. Okay. That's okay. Alright, I'm gonna go double check real quick to see what moves they made this season, because I do not remember them having all that in the preseason. Alright, they re-signed free agent Dan Bailey, release cornerback, signed a punter, signed a left end. Cardinals signed one of their practice squad players. They signed a cornerback. Yeah, I want to see where they start signing these. They had to made a trade. Signed, released. Really? They had all these guys. What in the world? I don't remember them having this stacked lineup in the preseason. Of course, that was a while ago, so maybe I'm just misremembered. Alright, so let's get into this, what hopefully won't be a beating, and we can squeak out a win. As you see, we're going with one less player because we released McCass. Plus we have injured players. Hey, let's see who they have injured, by the way. Look at our injured list. 5 of them. So we don't really have 52. We more have 47 players. Shipley will come back soon, except for he's garbage. And as you see, Simmons is done for the rest of the season. But he should be back for the Super Bowl. Hopefully we'll be there on the field, not just in the crowd. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what their injuries are. Let's look at their injury report real quick. Probably nobody. Alright, well, that'd explain why they had 2 tight ends in their 6-man receiver rotation. Alright, let's do this. Oh, a few weekly awards? Oh yeah, if you didn't see, Carlos Wayne ran through the Texans after the defensive player of the week, J.J. Watt, got hurt in the beginning of the second half. So that dude got defensive player of the game, or the week, in pretty much a half of football. Maybe he'll be a free agent. He'll join the orbit. Alright, let's get into this. As always, when the game starts, we will dip out and Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis will take over. And as usual, I'd just like to remind you, our coach is Mike Ditka, not Matt Hedrick. He's the assistant coach. Coach is on the sideline. Ditka coaches from the booth. Alright, let's do this. Go Orbit! Hey look, we got guys better than some of their guys. That didn't last long.
Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Cleveland Browns taking on the Orlando Orbits.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Orlando Orbits and the Cleveland Browns. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round. And it's for a berth in the AFC Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this carries into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Oklahoma product Baker Mayfield trotting out there now with the rest of this Browns offense.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use teammates got the exact. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And
his throw's going to be incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Complete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like. 4th down. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And when you review his performance last week and the game in total, I think that he understands. They were fortunate to get out there with a victory.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now a man open down the middle of the field. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Complete.
A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
1st down, Orbis.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, down at the 33. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, you might want to get out of the way.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Complete.
11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass. Now an inside draw. This is their fullback.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. And down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
After a play like that, it should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. It's to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first.
Hornets 3, Browns nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of it.
Don't ever go wrong.
Mayfield on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time, but it's going to be second down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And finally marked down at the 23. A big play that time out of Chubb. Give him 52 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Chubb. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But now it's third down.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks, and give any quarterback different looks. It takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game, and now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove. Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 8 yards out, and the Browns have taken the lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards, and it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
9 and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got a man, that's Colin Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down. He'll look to throw. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault.
The pass.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Of course, he's coming off that monster game in their wild card victory, but that's his first catch here in the divisional round. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A give to the fullback on the dive. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Second and 9 now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 35-yard line. On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think that's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
2nd and 3. Open man here is Scott, complete. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. The 40. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like the momentum jumps to that team.
Extra point try by Bailey. This one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. His opening drive looked good for a while there last time out. Was moving the ball down the field, but then the interception ran it back to the house.
Let's face it.
On the give, this is their fullback. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The ball carried by the
Good solid gain on 1st down. About what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Well, he tried to bounce it outside, but that's obviously not his game. He's too much of a straight line runner.
Yeah, him in the outer third of the field, not a recipe for success. That time a loss. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Fielded just inside the 20. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Orbits 3.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Mayfield finding Hooper there for a Cleveland 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. Don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Now Mayfield lost the football, and this is picked up by the defense. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Orlando takes back over on offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. This is their fullback getting the carry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I love the modern game, but that was a throwback right there to see the big man with football, running, knocking people aside, and picking up yardage. That takes me back to the 60s, the 70s, when fullbacks ruled the earth.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man. And he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though. But I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man. It's Scott. A gain of 6 there on first.
To number 81.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a carry here for their fullback. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play. Who you think's going to get the ball, where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play he did. So you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, you don't often see a lot of first down carries by a fullback, and this is probably why. Often better suited for short yards and goal line types of situations. This last carry went for a loss.
Fourteen-yard line, 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal.
Now for the point after. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So this drive spans 7 plays.
Orbits 10.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore.
Get the ball. Check 13. Check 13.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Browns on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, they're still in the lead. The momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Chubb. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Tackle made by the longtime member of these Browns, Joe Schobert.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones. And now it's 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Mayfield now from the 50. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First down, Mayfield. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Intended for David Njoku. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mayfield with it once more. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Browns add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes tough to find the little guy.
Bailey lining up.
Bailey now for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing. So about his stats, he just wants to right the ship. There on first down gets 3 up to the 28.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll look to throw here. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Olivier Vernon Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, yeah, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taking it about the 36. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Mayfield. That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Running for it, here's Chubb. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by the longtime member of these Browns, Joe Schobert.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will get the lead up to 14.
Orbit's 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 20.
Orlando takes back over on offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 14.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he slings one that's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
The pass.
And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Complete.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This just a 24-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
Orbit's 13.
And that'll help us out. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
Don't do us like that.
So we race the flag. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Chubb on first down, no room to roam as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And it's complete. Hooper. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Another nice job there defensively. They've had it bottled up throughout this game. They used their scouting really well, but they've executed even better throughout this game. Their job now, don't relax, and all of a sudden, give them a chance to break off a big one.
This will be caught at about the 6.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there. Get him to 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Bailey's kick is good. And that will get the lead up to 14.
27. Forfeits 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can what they have planned.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Connection made with Chenault. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
A gain of 2.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Second and 8. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on here to punt it away. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out. Anything he personally is...
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Yeah, now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run. Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 12 more yards there and another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. On the carry, it's Chubb. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard. Didn't get his first touchdown.
Dan Bailey lining
Here's
up.
Bailey now for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. That time a 9-play drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Yeah, this is going to put great field position. They'll look to throw now on first down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Myles Garrett. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced them to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Browns get set for their next. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. A broken tackle on the run, and then just on the other side of midfield, they get to it. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty.
Offense.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well. Chubb. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Mayfield on play action. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's second down.
1-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And again, it's Mayfield. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Second and goal from the 1. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. K'Lavon Chaisson able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Now Mayfield on third and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their... Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off by the Browns. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a side of the screen. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is Shenault on the receiving end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got an open man, it's Scott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
The quarterback sack.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. And this offense on 3rd down today, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
And again, it's Chubb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Cleveland Browns.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
On the carry.
Devon Hamilton with the tackle. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than forcing the incompletion.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the left hash, this from 37. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 24.
Orlando takes back over on offense. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Olivier Vernon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
The pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it is incomplete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
We got 4. We got 4.
On the ground, it's Chubb. Muscles by at the 25. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing, Mayfield. And his throw here is incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It'll be a gain of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 6 yards away. And this offense is running away with this one.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone there, bring your game.
Extra point try by Bailey.
Point after.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Orlando takes back over on offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make them in.
We sat in meetings with
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. The physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Credit the sack to Jonathan Hankins.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's third down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man here to Scott, complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication.
Oh, a strip. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them. Isn't it down this big in the fourth quarter?
You'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. The Browns drive about to get started. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. They find some open field here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue. Bailey now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Orlando takes back over on offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're...
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
And that is incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Incomplete. It's third down and 5 yards to go.
They'll drop to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Sheldon Richardson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And it would appear healthy.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
I got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Mayfield with a gain of 3, 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side, and now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, one game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
Whew, wow, that was depressing. It didn't go very well. Let's look at the stats. Obviously, Mayfield did a lot better than I'm surprised Krager had a rating that high. Carlos Wayne threw a perfect pass, just dropped by somebody. Rushing, Chubbs almost broke a record. I think he's 16 yards short. 7.9 a carry. Like I said, that when your backup is better than most starters, and your starter is better than your backup, like that, yeah. We did better than them is pass the ball, but when that's the only thing working, they can play just a pass. Francisco with 8 catches, Scott with 6. He had a big game, as well as Francisco. Hooper for the Browns had 6. Wayne with 6. Chenault with 5. And Landry 3, Hunt with 3, Beckham with 2, Njoku with 2, Johnson for us with 2. People Jones with 2, Nick Chubbs with 1, and McKenzie is the one who dropped the special teams fake. Sacks given up. 2 by Hernizkowitz, 2 by Booth, 1 by Zern, 1 by Watson, 1 by Taylor, and then they gave up the 1. On to defense. Let's look at us. Only? No, that's not us. Schobert. Oh, myself. Schobert, Andrews, Hamilton. Tied with most assists. That's not good when your safety is leading in tackles. Schobert led in total tackles. Again, safety with 9. And tackles for loss. Oh, wait a minute. Solo tackles, Schobert. Assists, 4-way tie with who I said, and then total was Schobert. Tackles for loss, 2 for Andrews, that was it. Sacks, we got 1 from Chason, Schobert, and Andrews. Interceptions, none, but a lot of hands on the ball. Pass deflections, McKenzie 3 times. He has no hands, what is going on? Schobert with 2. And this guy with 1 that was in the end zone. Remember that? Saved the touchdown. Yeah, let's ignore the ones I gave up. Forced fumbles, Andrews with 1, which Hamilton recovered. He didn't get any yards on that because Mayfield somehow touched him. Kicking. Cobb with 2 field goals. And 1 extra point. Those 2 field goals were around the 29, or, 1 to 29 yards. On the punting, we punted the ball 4 times, but then we turned the ball over twice and just gave the ball back. And we had some long drives that did nothing as well. Kick returns, not a good average. I like an average of over 25, since the touchback takes you to 25. Back when we only took it to 20, I'd say anything over 20 was good, but things change. And then Josiah Scott also punt returns. Didn't really, I don't know if he was I think he caught it and got tackled right away. And that's it. The brutal game is over. Let's see what our options are now. What we will do is broadcast if we can, broadcast the Pro Bowl and the championship, and then we'll do the draft. right? Hey. Oh, we got some upgrades. McCass won't be able to upgrade because he never upgrades. Chris Playbooks, Brooks, with 2. He's becoming a decent corner. Dante Olson. Oh yeah, he has 2. 67 now. Moving on up. Blake Lynch. Like some of these guys, I don't even recognize their names. I think these guys might be our practice squad. What they earned over the season, I'm thinking. There's Clay Burks again, gotta give him a second. Now he's a 70. He's getting decent. How young is he? I should have checked his age. Valentine. Anson Kinney. Or Mason Kinney. Call him Manson. Keyshawn Reese. Man, we've really signed a lot of wide receivers in practice squad. Russell Nelson. Rodney Clemens. I will figure something out with him. Oh, it's not gonna show it. Damn. We can jump right into all that stuff. We will look into this stuff later. And we will see you next time. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay strong. Peace. How do you turn?